Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. For those of you who aren't of a certain age, the Three Stooges began their show that way. It was a show strictly forbidden by my mother because it was too, she just thought it was too wild, too goofy, she just didn't get it. She just didn't get it. Again, was of an age where that was no longer funny. And the fact that she forbade it, meant as soon as she was out the driveway, I turned it on. The Three Stooges. I was thinking this morning that these stories, Two of Pentacles, I'm going to lay the whole thing out and then I'll tell you the story. Okay, so far we have Two of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and on the bottom of the deck, the Justice card. Card of balance and clarity. About two things, the balance of the two sides of the scale. Two sides of a conversation, maybe. And here we have another card of Two of Pentacles, weighing two things up. A card of consideration. And at the moment, somebody's on the fence. And then suddenly, bing, they get it. What they need to do. What they're drawn to do. And it's a card of action, not of consideration. This takes time. This happens in a flash. And it resolves that question of which one. And I think the message is, it almost doesn't matter. Pick up the thread anywhere you're drawn to intuitively. There's not one entry point. Once you get out of your head, thinking there's only one entry point that is blocked to you for some reason, then you get the Three of Pentacles card. We have the 1, 2, 3, go. This is a card of cooperation, of people giving of themselves in real time, in real terms, to build something. Not by themselves. It's slow going, whatever this is. I got to clarify, I'm already a bit lost. That's being caught up in sword energy, feeling you don't understand something, and you can't understand it. She's bound and blind, and thinks sword energy, because she doesn't understand something, she can't move. In the same sword energy is a card of Libra, of understanding between these two that I've been weighing up. Here's the egg of something, but it's something that you don't hatch just for yourself. It's in alignment with the energy of you, Wands energy, in a sense, ego energy, But aces speak to the self, and in a way, so do wands. They're a drive. They're a kind of primal drive that leads you toward life, toward light, out of the mental constraint. That's the other thing I was going to talk about. Sword energy, talk about. You know, if you notice when you're quiet, even for a little while, like you try to meditate or something, or just try to focus as you're... Anyway, there's a voice in our head saying, you know, it's a running commentary. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I got to do this tomorrow. Oh, I haven't done that. Is this the right way to think about it? You know, it's just it jabbers. It fills in the silence. And sometimes it's very legit, but it can be incessant. It can actually kind of trap us in its... Because you know, all the ideas are vying for attention. You think you're getting quiet? Well, no, look at me, look at me. You know, this is what I have to say. And as you can quiet those, and you only do it not by fighting them, but by kind of going about your business. If you fight them, it gives them strength. And when I say them, I don't mean some kind of schizophrenic voice telling you, you know, there be dragons beyond this place, you know, you're the bad guy, whatever it... I don't have those kind of voices, but I do have voices that undermine by second guessing everything, and by putting me up in my head instead of grounded in whatever circumstance. It makes you miss the moment. It makes you miss the moment. Because you're all over the place thinking about all the other possibilities. So this is like a card of saying, no, let's get grounded. And as you get grounded, the people you're in contact with do too. It brings the energy back down to earth. Everybody has to access it. And you know, what it does is not only allow you to construct something in the external world, it grounds, it makes this air energy, the thinking about it, it eases the way into Three of Pentacles energy. Pentacles are earth energy. They're to do with how we live. You know, what we value. Two of Pentacles, which one? But this has been incredibly slow. It's like organic growth. You know, it's not being able to see the thing grow in the moment you're looking at it. So it involves sticking around in a way. I don't know why the knight is looking over his shoulder. Maybe at how long it took, what he's left behind. He, she, they. Somebody's on the move, and they're still perhaps second guessing the move. On Eight of Swords. I'm going to clarify just straight along. Eight of Swords, we have Five of Pentacles. Somebody out in the cold. Sword can be cold energy. You know, up in the head, out of reach of the touch of other people, out of reach of the reality that's all around us. And partly because it's not very good at this stage. somehow the belief that, to get out of this sword enclosure is to sort of melt. Maybe for a time appears to be true in real life. But that's, when we're in this place, we're manifesting from a place of, I can't move. I don't understand enough to move. A place of lack. Hard to manifest from a place of lack. The Moon card. On Two of Pentacles, Three of Wands. On Ace of Pentacles, Six of Swords. This is sort of random, but somebody may be building a new house, like moving away from where they used to live, Pentacles energy, or just reconstructing something. And it might be literal Pentacles energy. Somebody may have believed they were homeless, or they may have been in some way out in the cold. No place to go. And that may have lasted a long time, but this has been underway for a long time, whether you've known it or not, this cooperative building energy. A card of by myself, out in the cold. A card of inside the church, inside the sanctuary. And whatever this choice is about, this Two of Pentacles slightly on the fence, it's important because it's a decision about where to put your energy. What kind of future, Three of Wands, do you want to manifest in Pentacles? Which one? And then there's this one! This is the one. It's already in seed form. It's already being offered to me. All I need to do is walk through the portal. It's right there, this golden opportunity. It may involve travel. It may be moving somewhere where you can get peace of mind, sword energy. Out of I feel trapped and stuck and alone. Maybe I've made a choice about where I want to go, and I'm manifesting it. I'm envisioning it coming to me. And Ace of Wands, here it is. Tell us about the Ace of Wands. Okay. Two of Cups. I think while we're in the business of envisioning our future, it's really good to manifest from a place of, this is want, as in lack. In that archaic way, I want for food. I want for shelter. I don't have it. This is yes, I do have it. I know where to go to, get it. And it's connection. It's a warm connection. It's my Two of Cups person. And it may be just in the visionary stage at this point. Is it something I can call in? Have I made the right decision? All these cards of two. And then Three of Pentacles. Let's clarify Three of Pentacles. They're saying rather loudly, that's the last card. Well, there's another card of movement, of leaving something behind. But ordinarily, you see this person's back on the depiction. In most decks, you see them going somewhere else, going away. Here they're coming towards something. It may be somebody's positioning themselves to receive a blessing. And somehow it's already here. It's already, at least in that potential Ace of Wands energy, that potential energy. And here it is again, kind of popping through from the quantum field, making itself known. And we're drawn right toward it. Toward a place that's in accord with with what we think is true, and and in fact moving toward what we want, and that for some reason we've been holding back from that, feeling ashamed of being needy, thinking the desire to be with somebody might indicate you're needy. It's an instruction not to manifest from that place. Somebody is, coming toward their Two of Cups, Eight of Cups. They're on that path. And there's a message. I think that's a sign I should stop. There's a message you're not on your own. I mean, this is like we're all going home. We're all drawn toward the pool of water. The pool of water. Feminine energy of reception. Of looking out to see what's coming in. What's coming home to the harbor. There are lots of boat images transversing the water. The Cups energy. In the slipstream. Not fighting it, not feeling you're cut off from it, Eight of Swords, rather not thinking you're cut off from it. Not entertaining that thought anymore. Because there is a way, as we need to be careful what voices we pay attention to. Something that says, you don't have time, you've got to rush, that person is against me, or whatever it is. It puts out there an idea of what's coming in that's very negative. Don't be looking for that. Don't be manifesting that. Life is good. Divine feminine energy of the moon, and it might have to do with something at long last. If there's a timing card, it could be on the full moon in Sagittarius. Somebody's on their way. Somebody's on their way now with the moon in the background. Full moon in Sag. And here's that Saggy fire energy of King of Wands. I notice this person has their staff, their wand, their walking stick. Very purposefully and confidently going, albeit, it's kind of slow. Slow but sure. out of this place. In a kind of tidal way. You know, somehow working with the pull of water, not fighting it. It waxes and wanes. That's what does moon. That's what moon does. You know, it pulls on the water. Maybe it pulls on the earth and the water sloshes. I've got to study on that. But it's certainly telling this person, that intuitive energy, the place you have to head. Pick up your walking stick. Be moved in the sense of be moved by your feelings. Be moved by something. Don't stay up in your head. Let your emotions flow. Don't be scared of them. I think this person heretofore has been afraid of that and now has found their, impulse. On the board we have the only major arcana. Where was that? Didn't we have Libra at the beginning? No. All right. Damn it. No, Libra. Maybe you saw it. It was a card of balance. Of setting something right. Of recalibrating, redefining the way you think about or act on what you know to be true about a relationship. Devil card. Devil energy. I knew it was going to be that at 6 of Cups. And then we have 6 of Wands. Two sixes is 12. 12 is Hangman. Hierophant, Taurus energy. 9 of Cups. Again, that water energy, that moon energy. And 7 of Cups. That love path that somebody's on, it's being pulled by what makes you happy. And I think it will involve focusing on the internal teacher, Hierophant. Your own internal teacher will clear the air, will clear up the confusion, 7 of Cups. You feel your way through it. With your own inner self as the guide on this journey of following the heart. And there may have been some energy that wouldn't go away, that just wouldn't go away. 6 of Cups can be the person who comes back and back and back, sometimes because there's unresolved issues around that connection. This is a connection that, holds you back. But in that Wands energy of self-discovery, Ace of Wands, and moving on, it's victorious. Somebody fought the battle. What's that expression? Battled with the devil? to free themselves. And once you're freed from, it's almost like the imprint of the past, perhaps a relationship that you felt was stunted your growth. Earth energy, devil energy, Capricorn. By doing the hard work of recognizing it. I know you. I know you've held me back for a long time. It's an internal thing, right? It's not, it's something in the kind of cosmic energy. It's like a wormhole or something like that. But you've gotten out of it. We have 3 sixes here. 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands, 6 of Cups, no 6 of Pentacles. There's more balancing up to do. I mean, we do have this card. But 6 of Pentacles is equal exchange. Devil is unequal. Too much groundedness or too much stubbornness or too much, the idea that I can't move on from this thing, this relationship. Sometimes there are relationships where, if we speak the truth and come into ourselves, it has ramifications. It's possible that then this happens. But I think the idea is go forward toward the calm place. Don't stay in this tangled web of work your way out. And this person has freed themselves successfully through the hard work of recognition. They had to see what put them in this place, what way of thinking, what mindset made them feel unworthy. Pentacles energy, kind of, I got nothing, I'm worth nothing. Not true. 8 of Swords. That's been holding you back. And this person has busted out. King of Wands. And I think looks back on the situation they left behind, on the self that they left behind. Nobody's left you behind. We're just moving on slowly to invest in something real. That lack mentality really wasn't real. There's great abundance here. And your connection to higher power, Hierophant, which will bring you kind of meet your every need. 9 of Cups. That's a tall order. But I think that's what you're manifesting. And, that's the ask, and this is the answer. Somebody's being drawn to you, you're being drawn to someone. But it involves this kind of effort to liberate. And I think it's to liberate you both from being stuck in the past, being stuck in the stage of the relationship that was stunted. You fought to free yourself, and it opens you to the future, 3 of Wands, to a future that may include a connection, and inevitably will. Romantic or not, we're drawn to each other. We're drawn to each other. We're drawn to each other. And not like this. We rewrite that script, of magnets that just go and can never I think that's it. It feels like an unsatisfying ending to me, but it's really not. There's a great deal to look forward to. And higher power, rather than the voice that second guesses and says, I don't like this read, I don't like the way things are unfolding. The voice of your inner teacher, once you can calm the other, voices, sword energy that hem you in, it'll ring through. It will ring through, loud and clear. The smoke will clear, something like that, and you'll be able to see it. 3 of Wands. You'll be able to see down the road a little bit. Who's approaching? You're a visionary, and that doesn't mean it's clear as a bell. It's not. But there's a message here a little bit, trust the vision. And manifest from a positive place. Don't say, a shitstorm is headed my way. Doesn't prepare you to deal well with what comes your way. You can spin straw into gold. Whatever comes your way. We can do that. We have the power. Okay. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you next time. Subscribe if you feel inclined to help the channel. It's free. And yeah, I'll be here.